I'm not sure he knew how Patreon worked. Anyway, so here's the deal. As for me, where have I been? I have been missing in action quite a bit. As I've mentioned before, I'm pretty sure I have at least a moderate case of depression that kicks in every now and then. So that's been part of it. Plus, work's been picking up thanks to climate change, which is totally not real. That has been making work get a lot faster or a lot more worky, I guess. We've been busier. That's the word I look for. Busier a lot more quickly. The outside has been more available to patrons as it has been warmer sooner. So, yeah, plus I mean, I don't know if there's such thing as a restaurant that isn't shorthanded, but we're not in the best place. I mean, I think I mentioned it once or twice here before, but one of my coworkers passed away a couple months ago, so that didn't help. And then we hired a new guy, and he decided to break his foot. I don't think he decided to, but he just took a bad fall, and he broke his foot. As we'd had him for maybe 3 weeks, maybe. It's a shame because he's actually decent, but not going into too much detail. We are. It's not the best of spots right now. So I work. I work most of the week. I think I get two. It's like it's a 5 day. It's like a regular job. It's 5 days a week, but I think not quite 40 because some of them are technically half days. Anyway, it's enough hours that I am late tired. I'm too old for this shit. I'm too old for this shit. As much as I kind of love it, I kind of hate it. And so that's what's the main thing that's been eating into my time. It's been a lot of sleeping, a lot of other things getting to me, on top of that, wanting to keep sleeping and not wake up, and then going to work. Repeat ad nauseum. And I'm not gonna lie, I get performance anxiety with a lot of games. Pretty much any game. I feel bad when I get mad at things. As funny as it is sometimes, I laugh later, but sometimes it just gets ugly, and I'm not a fan of that. I don't like that. I mean, it's me, but it's me at my worst, and I like for a little bit there, I was worried that was gonna happen on a lot of the stuff that we would be playing. So, yeah, it's just that got to me and whatever. But we're in a better place now. I keep shaking the camera. I'm sorry. It's attached. It's sitting on a thing that's sitting on the table, which is sitting on my leg, which is I have a nervous habit of doing that. Anyway, so yeah, I've basically been asleep. That's the summation there, and have not finished a lot of things I said I would finish. We're getting there. I only have 4 months worth of Arcade Weeklies to upload now. I have the footage. There's like 3 games I need to play to be completely caught up, and then I need to do May's stuff. Spoilers, we play stuff ahead of time. It's not recorded live. It's not beamed live to your ears. But yeah, for those who don't know, Arcade Weekly, it's where I play along to or play whatever game we talk about on Arcade Weekly that week. We Talk Games, Arcade Weekly. Check it out at WeTalkGames.com or on your favorite podcast distributor, iTunes, Stitcher, whatever. Please do. We have a good time. Anyway, yeah, so I've been meaning to get those plays up because that kind of froze in its tracks last year with the hard drive failure towards the end of the year in the fall, and I have been not that great at catching up. But again, footage is there. I just gotta get everything tacked together and snip. I have the audio clips from the episodes for the outros timestamped. Everything. It's good. Also, brief aside. Rest in peace, YouTube. Rest in peace, rest in paste. Go to the Glue Factory. YouTube annotations. They're gone. They're done. Like YouTube themselves killed them now. They have this. They still have the end card things, which are great. Finally, they implemented something that was actually useful and not a pain in the ass to kludge around. But yeah, here we are. Good stuff. Rest in peace. Anything else? I don't know. On the plus side, I have been making more money with extra work and stuff, so I got a real bed again, sort of. I got a futon, but it's definitely a step up from the, you can't see it on camera. I'm not going to move the camera to let you see it, because it's a goddamn nightmare. I basically stretched my last futon way further in its life cycle than I ever should have, and here we are. It was not sleeping well. Basically, when your sleeping arrangements are threatening to stab you on a nightly basis, there was a spring that was not in any way, shape, or form remotely good shape. Yeah, you might want to try and change that, or at least pad the area that might stab you. It also smelled kind of funny. So yeah, that's gone. And I just got a new pillow the other night. It's fantastic. I think it's kind of odd that pillows mark, like, at least some brands, they mark, what kind of sleeper are you? Are you a stomach sleeper? Are you a back sleeper? Are you a side sleeper? This would be best for you. I'm a stomach sleeper. There you go. Fun Nagelman fact number 247812. I sleep on my stomach. All the pillows for stomach sleepers are incredibly soft. I'm like, why would anybody want this? You would want, I would think, some support to line up your spine, right? Right? Am I being weird about this? Anyway, I got like a nice firm, I think it's like memory foam or close to it, and it's delightful. So I'm sleeping better. I'm not wake. Granted, it is also playing into the other cycles where now I don't exactly want to wake up or get out of bed all as quickly as I wanted to when the bed was trying to kill me. But here we are. Yeah, so that's helping. And I don't know. My walks I was doing last year should be picking up again soon. And yeah, a little more hell bent on getting in better shape. Actually, before this was not part of the outline, but right before, not right before, but a couple, like, while I was getting off work, I found out they released the details in the new Breath of the Wild. Well, the first Breath of the Wild DLC pack that comes in that pass that I already bought at least once, which I'll be buying again soon. We'll get to that. You may have noticed the bar. It actually grew. Whoa! But anyway, the whole deal with that is, wait, I just had to refer. Oh yeah, the DLC. Okay. There's a Tingle outfit, which is the greatest thing ever. Tingle's the best. But at the same time, that's basically what Project Swole Tingle 2015, 2016 was that never came to fruition. Now, we've got the template. We got the goals right there. I'm not the tallest guy. Link's not the tallest guy. It's there. It's looking at me. It's staring me in the face. Swole Tingle 2017. Happening. Got a couple other cosplays I want to get together for Mag next year, too. Other events, actually. Still thinking about going to TwitchCon. I should have the money by then. I'm not quite on the split pay path that I wanted to be a couple weeks ago. The whole idea was like, take your pay. Half goes to saving up for stuff. Half goes to, staying alive. But I have like one more purchase. And one more big purchase, and then that's the plan for the rest of the year. I still have some other debts I need to pay off. I kind of need to pay for my car. Kind of on a weird loan thing. My brother, so yeah, I gotta get that squared away. Inspection's coming up. I'm gonna have to pay for a couple things on that too. But then life is good, and half the money from that savings is going towards tattoos. I want to get my sleeves. Get this left arm. It's all gonna be Zelda shit. You'll see when it happens. But again, we're getting way off topic, offline here. I don't know how long this is gonna be. I didn't want to be super long, so let's move on. The other big thing, I'm not sure which pool I'm gonna pull from, but tech stuff. Tech stuff is like the big expenditure for the stream and whatnot. Better lighting is on the list. Like this has been a good placeholder for now. It's been an improvement, but I want to go one step beyond. It's the one that's on the tech list down in the info section of the Twitch channel. I'm posting this on YouTube, that's why I'm saying that. But before that, working on a Switch. We are a little under 1/3 of the way there. And I also Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, obviously. Because it says that, and because everybody says it's great. Because Mario Kart 8 was great. So really, this makes perfect sense to do. I believe it's the local Walmart gets new Switches in pretty much every week. So they're up this cycle on restocks. I don't. It doesn't really matter to me whether I get a neon or a black. It's whichever one is in stock when I have the money together. So probably the next week or two, because as it stands, I'm working 3 regular shifts, 2 doubles every week, and that should. Well, actually, this week I got only 1 double, but regardless, it should not be long. It looks like sometime next week we'll have the money for that, and we'll finally get that hooked up. And then after that, priority is uh, I'll probably get the power strips first. Then a couple of power strips. I know this is the exciting stuff here. Power strips. That didn't register on the mic. Power strips. There we go. But I did get this new friend. I think I mentioned this on stream as well. But it's a lovely handy. Not a handycam. I'm sorry. Sony did not make this. This is a Canon Vixia. And that's going to be camera 1 on some YouTube projects. And also spare camera on Mega Bloxen. That way I can now have one on my face and one on the blocks. And if I'm doing stuff in weird places, that sounds terrible. Doing stuff in weird places. If things aren't quite centered, I can still like lift them up and show them this way or the other way, etc. So forth. And yeah, it'll look a lot better. Kits wise, I'm looking over here at the pile, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 kits that are waiting to be built. 4 small ones, 3 less small ones. And I think there's 1 more left at what I call it the jackpot Walmart. I'm not saying where it is because you're going to buy them all and screw me over. But there's one that's not that far from me that has had stock of things that quite expect, like stuff that others had cleared out, even though they're closer to a slightly more metropolitan area. There's stuff there. So yeah, it's the Wraith tank from the previous line, and there's actually I still need to swing down to the dollar store. There's a couple of kits I wanted to get there, a couple of the mini kits. The ones they came in Master Chief helmets, well Spartan Mark 5, Mark 6 helmets. And I thought they were lame, but then I looked at like it comes with a little standee or like a little, like the one comes with an extra turret and stuff. They're cute, so I'm actually gonna get the full foursome, and that's gonna be a build day on those at some point. But yeah, so having 2 cameras will help a lot with that. I probably should have laid down some music behind this. Maybe I'll do that for the. I'm sorry, a lot of this was the outline was crafted between 4 and 5 a.m. yesterday while I was trying to get to sleep and dicking around at my Katamari. Because they have tournaments now? It doesn't make any sense. I'm probably not going to bother that hard with them. It'll be like participate, and if I get anything good, I get anything good. Like there's dudes. I don't think they expected. Some guys got like 11. This was when I checked 4 hours ago. They had like 11 million stars. It was like get as many stars as you can. I don't know. Some of these people have this down to a science. I do not. Anyway. Outline stuff. I should have set this. Oh, yeah. I could have set it in this thing, but that's going to block the camera. Never mind. There. Spoilers. You saw the next page, even though it wasn't focused. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, with the not streamed shows, the big one is the whole cooking thing I wanted to do. Like, game-inspired recipes. Not just, hey, let's make the cake from Portal or whatever. I love that stuff. I love Feast of Fiction, but Feast of Fiction clearly did that already. So this is more like, hey, let's take some elements of the game. Like I think I've probably run through this before, but say okay. Super Mario Brothers, basic ass Super Mario Brothers. What do you got? You got mushrooms, easy. You got flowers, fire flowers. You got stars. Let's push it out of luck with ID. Actually, starfruit. There we go. Starfruit. Piranha plants. There's a lot. The Kudabo, they are modeled after chestnuts. You've got options. So the whole idea would be take those and like make like a nice mushroom risotto and then something involving starfruit for dessert. Maybe a drink to go with it all. Zelda, and it would be per individual game, not just whole series span. So as they introduce more stuff, Mario 2, Mario 3, it'd be stuff like that. And I wouldn't, like, stack series on top of one another. Because I don't do that when I stream. I wouldn't do that for those episodes either. The other one, I do want to try and cook every reasonable recipe from Breath of the Wild. Like, legit recipes. Not well, we'll probably do, like, one episode that's just the basic stuff, like steamed vegetables, steamed fruit, kebab, more kebab, pepper kebab. And I'm not going to go, like, super all in all variants, because, like, trying to do spicy, enduro. I don't know if you know this, but stamina trout don't exist on this plane. At least not the one that I'm recording on. So, not entirely an option I can work with here. So, there's that. What else? Oh, I'm also going to need with that tech funding thing, and, like, probably with the fundraiser bar, I'm going to need, like, tripods and cables and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to try and run it. Oh, if anything, I'll probably just, like, get a clapboard or something, like 3, 2, 1. You start both cameras, 3, 2, 1. Boop. Optimally, I want to get 3 cameras all day for it. So I get, like, 2, like a mid angle, a straight down angle, or at least like maybe a slight, like a very sharp sloped angle down on the food preparing, and then one on moi. Like a nice face one, or maybe 2 face ones. It's going to be production, man. It's a production. And then I would need more lights for that. Although the lighting downstairs isn't so bad. Anyway. That's happening. It's happening. And I might start doing these updates outside. I don't know. I just figured I'd stream this one because I didn't feel like playing much tonight. I already did my dailies. Speaking of dailies, there we go. I got into Heroes of the Storm. Finally. I meant to play a while ago, to be honest. Like, I remember most of the characters that I got now. Murky. Well, I need to pick up Sergeant Hammer still, but like they were from the OG character list. I wanted to play, and I got Tracer when I got the Origins edition of what is that game that I don't play anymore? Overwatch. But yeah, it's actually really good. It's not nearly as frustrating as other MOBAs are for me. I'm probably still not gonna play ranked or anything, and I'm not gonna lie. I got sucked in for Hot Cop Diva. Sue me. Actually, that is this week. So if anybody wants to play Heroes of the Storm, hit me up. I'll hit you with my battle tag. We need to do the full 5 ranked matches this week, and I usually pop it at least for some easy bot matches, just to get my daily 300 goldo to buy things. I haven't bought much. I think I bought Genji and then realized I probably should have saved a little bit and bought Genji with the skins, but not that great with Genji. And Tracer I'm okay with. Zarya is pretty fun. Lucio, I love Lucio as much in Heroes of the Storm as I do in Overwatch. Spent a lot of time with him in the Uprising thing that just ended. Actually, yeah, that ended today. Uprising in Overwatch. Kill the slaves. Decent haul. I got Torbjorn's skin right away. I was like, why? I do not care about Torbjorn. I think I got like a new highlight intro and or a victory post or something. I got like 4 or 5 Torbjorn things. It's just why? Why? I don't care about. Nobody cares about Torbjorn. There's Torbjorn fans. I'm sorry. I should put a timestamp before this part so you can skip this, where I diss your man. I got the Merc skin. I got Reinhardt. I did not get Cadet Tracer. I kind of want her. I got a robot, like half robot Genji, which is pretty sweet. Again, I kind of want to play Genji, but I don't possess the brain stuff to keep him bouncing around all the time. And what's up, gamer guy? For those watching on YouTube, this was recorded live in front of a Twitch studio audience. And to bring Gamer Guy up to speed, I am kind of just doing a whole, this is my monthly update mostly for patrons and YouTube, but enjoy the ramblings. It's basically the rambling I do before and after the stream, but we're condensing it all into one thing, so I don't have to repeat myself over and over for the next couple months. Shoutouts to Twitch IRL. Okay, so yeah, other uprising stuff. Of course, I got the Diva intro, and I got her spray, which is super cute. This is back when King's Row happened. She was a child, so her spray is her playing on a 2DS equivalent. I got voice lines for all my mains. I still don't get the raw prawn thing with Junkrat, but whatever. My Junkrat's gotten worse. That or they nerfed his grenades a little bit, because I did not do well. Well, don't be sorry. Yeah. And oh yeah, I'm thinking about getting Overwatch PC just because I know a couple people who play on there. I meant to do that last year when it came out, but I have been. I just reached in January, February. I think it was January. It was like the last month. I was basically throwing money for back rent at my previous landlord because capitalism sucks and destroyed me. So this is like weird. This is why I have the new bed and everything. I now have money. I still need to pay rent where I live, and I need to pay more of it. But it feels a little looser not being under someone's thumb who is not here. So yeah, if Overwatch PC happens, I will let you know. Maybe I'll play more often. Probably not. I like the when they do PvE events. That's probably gonna be the thing from now on. Just pop in to an event, get the stuff I want. I like playing dress up. I don't know. I'm just not that competitive. Trek's going pretty well. Actually, the K13 starbase the K13 base for the fleet should be open now. I think this was the last day of processing. I finally got it to tier 1. A lot of blood, sweat, and alt tears went into that, and alt dill. But I've got a better system for making money and dilithium now, so progress has been going a little faster. So if anybody watching this is in the fleet, please throw dilithium at the Spire 2 upgrade, and projects-wise, hit up the Starbase, especially the red projects. I want my Aquarius. I don't feel like asking someone to invite me in to their fleet Jimmy Jam. So yeah, we're gonna get that Aquarius. Got some new toys in there. Again, I haven't really streamed that. I did like a Slack stream the other night. Apologies to whoever asked me to party up with them right when I was getting done. I should probably put a disclaimer somewhere on the stream page. Does not like to party. I'm a solo guy. I don't know. I know it says massively multiplayer, but I have anxiety issues. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't know if I technically do, but I do have trust issues. There we go. That's a thing. And I mean, if I get to know you in, I guess, chat first, that's fine. That's fine. And I'll send fleet invites to anybody. But I need to know you in some extent before I actually like party up, so you're not, spewing hate on screen. Granted, I do cover the chat with my camera and that, but you never know. You never know. They did change some things recently. Rest in peace, fleet alerts. I'm pissed. I'm legitimately like it's like this very very tiny angry knot in the back of my head, but I had one goddamn flagship left to kill for the last fleet alert accolade. They got rid of the Starbase incursion too, so I'm a little annoyed by that because I had like a smattering of captains, but I never played that one. I just let's run around some boxes and die. Okay, in the dark, grab a flashlight. No. All right, I think that's it for that. If you were here a couple weeks ago, you may have noticed I got into Disney Infinity and will never have money again. Actually, most of the figures are pretty cheap. I found, what was it? Oh yeah, there's people who have like pretty good stocks of the power discs, which were here. These things. Well, there's round ones too. This is a vehicle though. And I'm probably holding it upside down. Yes, I am. But that's General Grievous's wheel bike, ground vehicle. And anyway, yeah, you pop those onto the little base, and it gets you extra vehicles. You can get ones that are weapons and stuff. But since I got it for Toy Box Speedway, I'm looking for vehicles. I have most of the characters I want. I'm just the main thing, looking for Star Wars Rebels figs for that. I think I added most of the vehicle discs to the Amazon wish list down in the Twitch info, but yeah, the big thing is those 4 characters. There's a handful of other Disney characters. Like I picked up Aladdin and Jasmine for like no good goddamn reason. Probably gonna complete the Marvel set too. If anybody finds a Hulkbuster cheap, let me know. I know at some point I'm gonna freaking go in with a hundo. Like I think it was on Amazon. I saw for a hundo, but they're at the D23 Expo last year. It's this Disney event thing. They gave out it might have been 2015, but either way, they gave out a power disc, a costume power disc. That's the other variety that I'm kind of hunting. Like first is vehicles, then costumes. But it changes the Mickey into Kingdom Hearts Mickey. So that might happen. Like $100. The $100 was the disc and the figure. Because I think they gave out both. It's the full package they handed out at D23. But I would love to have that. Just like once I get all the other stuff I really want, that'll be like, oh, no, no, no. But in due time. Amiibo. I have an almost complete set of Animal Crossing Amiibo. You can kind of see them. Where's my hand? Up here. A few of them anyway. Like there's Rossetti. There's Isabelle. That's the Isabelle that came with the Amiibo Festival. I'm trying to finish the whole Animal Crossing set. Then we're going to do an Amiibo Festival stream. I'll play against myself if I have to. I don't care. I will probably end up hunting down the cards too. But the key thing was getting the statuettes. I have 4 left to find. It's can't remember Blathers. Celeste, the pink, the lady owl, Blathers' daughter. Kix, the skunk. The other Isabelle. I forget if I have the winter or summer garb, but the one that did not come exclusively in Amiibo Festival. There's an alt version of her. I need that. And number 4. Come on, Brain Meats. On the wish list. Well, okay, the 4th one. Big B. I don't know. I can't remember. Save my life. I have Tom Nook. I have his wiener nephews. Oh, there's those 3 I remember. The one I can't remember, and I need the llama KK Slider 3-pack, which I should have gotten at GameStop when I went to replace my Xbox 360, but I also kind of needed to buy gas that day to get home, so I missed out on that one. I did already go back and check. It's gone. They don't run too expensive on Amazon. And then on top of that, I'm probably going to start hunting. I want to get all the Smash set. I did already pre-order the exclusive Link and play 2P Cloud at GameStop. I need to dump some money onto Amazon to get their 2 exclusives, and maybe just to have that ready, because I don't think pre-orders on those went live. I think they're getting Skyward and one other, because I think GameStop had Twilight Princess, and I need to find out who's going to have the Majora's Mask Link, because we're going to have the Zelda set. I have the Zelda set to date. We're having the Zelda set. I don't know if you know me, but I like Zelda. I did see Zelda Clue is out. I'll probably be picking that up after the Switch. That'll probably be like just a quick hit. If anything, I can get like 60. Yeah, I'll probably get like a 75 gift card or something on Amazon. Let's save the rest for the Amiibo. I want to get the Bayonetta Amiibos. If anything, I'm probably going to finish the Smash set at some point, because I know I want to get the Spaceys for Star Fox and Star Fox Zero and Star Fox Guard. I will be picking that up soon. Basically, filling out the Wii U back catalog that I don't own yet. That's not what back catalog means, but you know what I mean. Buying things I don't have yet. I and I've also been getting stuff on the Virtual Console. Like, I will finally have probably the entire F-Zero series, at least that's on the Wii U Virtual Console soon. Because they have the GBA ones, they have the original. Basically, all they don't have is this Teleview and the GameCube one on there. So I think that would make my life a little easier for drinking and driving, because that F-Zero was going to happen there sooner or later. Never really played it much on the Super Nintendo, so gotta get caught up. I think that's it for I want to spend money, the segment. If at some point I want to get like little infographics that just like brings the lists up on either side of me, just stamps out all the ones that I have already, what I've been hunting. Because I don't know, collector talk. Oh, a quick aside from that on the collector thing, new Halo crate has shipped, will be coming. I will do everything in my power to get the unboxing of the previous one, which I recorded but never uploaded, to the YouTube channel before the next box comes, or at least before I get that recorded. So there's that. Woo! Okay, moving on. Hopefully future ones of these will be less long too. This is another reason why I want to do it bi-weekly. That way I don't have these huge running things going. Instead, it's just like a short ramble. Just bip, bip, bip. This is what happened these past 2 weeks. Okay, cool. I might even do it weekly. Just a quick hit Mondays before we play stuff. And I'll try to keep my notes off camera next time. Other than that, alright, so the future. Okay, this is the last section. Future. Stream-wise, let's go over what's going on with stream. Like I said, top of the thing. I have to work quite a bit. It is not the most fun. Eats into my stream time, because I also kind of need to sleep. That's annoying. But I am trying to figure out what is optimal. Whether it is short streams every night, like just a chunk, or taking my 2 days off, getting my daily go to the park, take a bunch of pictures, or whatever in, and then come back. And we could do like a super stream with like 2 or 3 things going on, 5 or 6 things going on. Thing is, right now my normal days off are Thursday and Friday. So Thursday is Zelda, obviously, and Fridays are drinking and driving, obviously. That's racing games and alcohol for those unfamiliar with the channel. Sorry, let's water up. But yeah, having those in place kind of eats a chunk of time already. So I don't know if I could double down like 2 different segments, you know, do a thing around lunch, take a break, come back for the evening, which would be Zelda and drinking and driving respectively, or if I could just, again, just quick hits it, maybe 2 hours a night in whatever, although that means we'd be playing stuff forever and I'd only get like 4 or 5 episodes out of a session. YouTube. So still weighing my options there. The other thing with the double down days on my days off would be trying to do the offline stuff as well, because there's some stuff that, again, some stuff that's too hot for Twitch on my do list on like stuff I've gotten from Keymailer, and some stuff like, again, the cooking show stuff and other ideas as I come up with them, or things that otherwise become editing heavy. That's another thing. I should probably put better editing software on my to-do list. Yeah, that's going to eat time into that if I'm trying to double stream on my days off. So, yeah, it's looking more like short streams. It's a matter of finding ways to stay awake. I have a coffee maker now. I can make coffee upstairs without having to go anywhere. We'll see what happens. As for the near future streams, gotta finish Halo Wars Definitive, play Halo Wars 2. They already released the first extra multiplayer commander, even though I will probably never play multiplayer.
I'm a story player for Halo, guys. Woo! I like the lore.
But yeah, both of those will happen. And I want to, okay, gotta get back to the Telltale Batman, since we started that. Yeah, let me look at the list. of dangling playlists here, and I can tell you like what what the heck is wrong with my. Maybe I'm allergic. Maybe I do have allergies. I don't know. Anyway, okay. Cyber City 2157. I don't think we're gonna go back to that as much as I wanted to. It's just so time consuming because I have to read everything. And as much as I love the iffy translation and everything, I mean, that was fine because I was still getting through it just fine. And if anything, it made things more mysterious. If we go back to that, it's not going to be anytime soon. It's a time sink. I know it's going to be. It's also why I haven't picked up Persona 5, aside from also not really having the money for it on top of other things. I got priorities. I want to play that eventually because I haven't even played the game, but I already like the idea of Futaba Sakura. That's the UFO girl, the redhead. Gee, go figure. A quiet, nerdy shut-in. Why would I identify and or appreciate that in any way, shape, or form? Also a redhead. Why would I appreciate that in any way, shape, or form? Sorry, but not sorry. Yes, I know they're 15, okay? They're cool kids. Is the kid cool? Probably cool. Let's see what else here. What is on the to-do list? Death War 3030 redo. One I really want to play. I might have to do that one offline because, again, that's a lot of reading. It feels like there's a fair amount of tedium. Just like getting money for stuff, so I don't know if I'd be able to stream that, but I do want to play through that. That might have to wait again till fall. I feel super bad because then it'll have been like a year. At least we got some early videos out, but I want to give that a proper treatment. Four Realms, I do want to finish. I've been following that off and on since playing the Kickstarter demo, and it's got heart. It's got some issues, but it's got heart, and I feel these guys deserve their time in the sun. I don't know how much time in the sun they've gotten already, so I'm here. I want to do that. I don't know how soon we're going to do that, but I want to do that. And I think they told me back when I found it, they fixed the bug with the one tutorial level, so we might be actually be able to finish that. Don't open the doors. That was another one. Had heart, a little weird, small time. Want to blow through. That was the claymation one. Sorry, not claymation. That is a brand name. Please do not sue me. Thank you. But the stop motion animated one with the clay, that was also a bit clumsily translated. Seemed fun. Haven. I'm on the fence. I want to finish that one. I love the weird hand-drawn art style. But it is a JRPG style game, so that could be a grind. We'll see. That's like a flip the coin. And I was going to keep Kick-Ass Commandos on hand for filler. I am in no hurry to use that for filler. I like the game. It's just there's so many other games out there. Like looking at the to-do list, I want to play ROM with the voices and the extra content. 2064, since we played the original. Valhalla, since there's some crossover there, and I've kind of been keeping tabs on that since it was a Wii beta back in the day. Got a couple things I got to record for. Well, I guess they would end up being bun-danced. Quick reviews. I don't know. Let's plays of some sort offline. I want to play, like, I've been sitting on Ossuary for a couple months. That's a weird one. Actually, yeah, that'll probably be the next 2 Spoops days if I'm alive on Tuesdays. Because Tuesdays are wing night at work, and that extra hour of kitchen time, and also, oh my god, we get our asses kicked. It's popular. Anything else? Just looking at the key mailer list, there's like it's not a dozen. There's like 10 things waiting for me there. So yeah, got lots of stuff to do. I think Mondays are gonna turn into. I'm debating whether Mondays are gonna be the whatever day, and it'll be Halo Hump Days on Wednesdays, or it'll be whatever days Wednesday. Yeah, stay whatever Wednesdays and find a clever name for Halo Days on Mondays. Still debating that one, but both will happen. And I'm going to try to keep it like 3 games covered. Like I do. I really like doing the 3 games, 2 beers per game for. Why am I grasping at this? Drinking and driving, the Friday one. So that was a good time. It's nice to have enough variety there. I mean, Disney Infinity, I know we went all in, but it's because there was side stuff too. And I did find out how to get the cars in that. It's not just the discs, although you can stick a disc in under the toy box expansion activator to get that car in the menu, but it only works for ground vehicles. And like the one car, Lola, has a hover mode. It's disabled in that, so that was actually really well thought out of them. Plus, I found ones in the toy store in the game that you could buy, and I have to unlock all the Star Wars ones. We might have a couple of Disney Infinity sections actually, where I go collectible hunting in the main games. Well, the adventures. So it's basically just this, again, the Star Wars ones have some good stuff. And I picked up a 2.0 starter kit actually for because it had 3 figures in it for cheaper than I would have to get the figures at original retail. Plus, it had spare base if I need it, and apparently some of the older playsets don't even work with 3.0. I thought everything. I knew backwards compatibility, or yeah, I knew like 1 and 0 worked with 3, or 1 and 0, 1 and 2 worked with 3, but I thought like it only worked like 3 wouldn't go to 2, but apparently some of the old, like the 2 sets don't work in 3 either. It's not, I guess it's just not on the disc to unlock, or in some fashion, which makes sense. It does unlock like toys if you tap the thing. Like here's like the Avengers Marvel set for 2.0. Yeah, all it does is unlock some extra toys in 3.0. What is up? Lesbian ankle bracelets. Okay. How is it going? That is an interesting name. Kind of doing a status thing for it's going up on YouTube too, but it's like per Patreon. I said I would tell people what I was doing each month, and here we are. So yeah, there's the fishing list. Cumulative obligations, like I said, like there's like 9 games there. There's one I really want to do. I think I still have a couple standing offers there. I got to check those out after the show. I also want to play. I definitely want to play Night in the Woods. I need to pick that up because we already streamed the preview games. So yeah, we should probably play the main game. It seems like totally up my alley, and everybody I know who's played it has loved it. Thimbleweed Park, the new one from Ron Gilbert. I heard the Full Throttle remaster is out or will be soon, so there's that. Yeah, there's too many games. Stop making them. All right, last page of the notes. That is the last page of the notes. Oh wait, here we go. Turn the page. YouTube stuff. Okay, so as I said towards the top of the show, Arcade Meekly. I have the footage. I have the sound clips. I just got to slap everything together soon. I just have to. I think I have up through September of last year done. So it's just the October Spooktacular, whatever November was, Holiday Haymakers, January, Sportuary, and February, Pack Month. I don't know. Did we have a theme for April? I don't even remember. And again, for those who don't know what Arcade Meekly is, I play arcade games with my magic powers offline, tied to what we cover on the We Talk Games Arcade Weekly podcast. And in August, I think it's the last weekend of August, we will be at the Long Island Retro Gaming Festival, I believe it's called, where we have a panel, actually. We're on the guest list. So come see us there if you are in Long Island that weekend. It's at the Cradle of Aviation or something. They're going to have an arcade set up. Other panelists, I think, what the hell? The Talking Simpsons guy, Bob Mackey. Bob Mackey's going to be there, and his buddy. Some other retro game peeps. Probably pinball, too, if you're into that. I'm hoping there's a Killer Queen cabinet there. I'm really hoping they have a Killer Queen cabinet. But we're doing a panel. We'll have a table down in the Artist Alley merch, whatever section they call it. Capitalism Central. So you can come by, play some games with us. We'll have a little name set up or something going on down there on the tabletop and just be dicking around. Buy some shirts. We have shirts. I don't have shirts. One day. Breath of the Wild footage. I still have all the footage we recorded, even though cutting into episodes, there was that horrendous stuttering problem where basically anytime I was in a loading screen, and sometimes even menus, like if I was trying to be like, and it made no sense why I was doing that, to me. So like it wasn't even the game audio, it wasn't even doing anything. It was just the camera. So I'm gonna do a highlight pass. It's still about 60 or 70 hours of footage, so even at double time, that's gonna take me a couple of weeks. I'm not sure how we're gonna process it. I want to do montages of different types. Like I definitely have plenty of instances where I bombed myself off a cliffside or otherwise blew myself up. That'll be one. There'll be one for probably maybe boss fights. I don't know. I gotta see what comes out of it. We'll get the short clips and then stitch together what I have from that. And I should probably at least put up the Ganondorf fight, or well, the Ganon fight that I have, because we did it in the Lucha outfit and it was incredible. I should just do that in every outfit just to see how the ending is. But yeah, I'll figure out what to do with those soon enough. I need to start blocking out sections of each day to at least get a couple hours in, or a session. If I can get through a session each day of listening to stuff while I do my Star Trek dailies or whatever, I think that will get things done within 2 or 3 weeks, in time for Switch Breath of the Wild. Because once I pay for that, with the Switch version, that's gonna be my like flex and reset save one, where I think it's Thunderscott is doing the routing for the Zeldathon percentage. I kind of want to still do what I figure is Zeldathon percentage on my own and then compare and contrast. I haven't watched any of his streams of the routing at all yet, and I should have a Switch before Zeldathon Wild, so I want to do my route and see how that pairs up to his, see where he saved time and I saved time, because that and we might have different proficiencies. Like I'm pretty okay at battling guardians at this point in the combat temples. Maybe that's not what he does, and I know where most of the hey, you found this, get some stuff. Plus, in any route, I would probably have to get the rubber armor, at least 2 pieces of it, because I am terrible at fighting the Camel Ganon. That wasn't Wind Blight, was it? I forget what the hell it was called. Pain in the butt, either way. You were there for that fight. It was a shit show. If you were there for that fight, it was definitely a shit show. So, yeah, I would have to get the rubber armor to not die. Or just watch somebody better at it to figure out their strats, but I think the rubber armor would be part of my run. Plus, that's 3 temples, because we need to get a certain amount of temples to get the Master Sword, and Zeldathon percentage would probably be all memories, Master Sword, Hylian Shield, and other key story stuff, but they're probably not doing all 120 shards, because that would take forever. Yeah, and again, per the DLC coming out, I will probably do a stream where we mess around with some of the new outfits, because I think some of those are found in game. It's not just like popping in an amiibo and hoping at random. So, and by then I will have I will have more star fragments than God. Farming them is so tedious. I've taken a break for 2 weeks. I can't. Especially when like sometimes they drop through the map and stuff. I can't. No. But I will have everything from 4 upgraded by then, so you can kind of see. Not that it really does much. All the extra amiibo Link outfits just power up the Master Sword. Or yeah, they extend its beam, because that's all they could think of. Good times. Yeah, and we were running over the produce stuff for YouTube. Email stuff for YouTube, and just catching up. I might root through old formats to see if there's anything I want to do with that stuff. And yeah, like I said, these updates might be bi-weekly instead of monthly. I'll see what timing wise does. This was mostly assembled last night, concept-wise. I realized, oh, it's going to be May. Not quoting the song. Don't make me. All right, so, and then just in general future stuff, I mentioned the Retro Gaming Expo. Let me look that up. Sorry about the camera wiggle. That's another thing. I should get something that suspends the camera, or at least puts it somewhere where I'm not touching it. Long Island Retro Gaming Expo. Googling live here on Twitch. Expo.liretro.com is where you want to go. Yeah, that's the logo. Where's the guest speakers? Dave Murray. Oh, the 8-Bit guy. I have watched a little of this stuff. Brendan Bailey. The Retronauts. We Talk Games are on the list. And CAGcast I'm not familiar with, but I will like the art looks familiar. Oh, it's the Cheap Ass Gamer guys. Okay. I am familiar with them. I just don't listen to their podcast. But we're all there. It's the 12th and 13th. Whoa, I almost had you guys go in the wrong part of August. But so mid-August at the Cradle of Aviation Museum in Garden City, New York. That's on Long Island. We're there. Hotels are a little pricey. But they got arcade free play. They got arcade tournaments. And how much is it? You can still volunteer, I think. Tickets. Let's get some prices here. Let's chill. Okay, they have single day passes. It's $20 for a day, $30 for the whole weekend. So that's pretty good for an event. Like I know MagFest, I'm usually dropping $60 just for a basic for a full 4-day. So and you can't get 2 days. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Is that? Oh, I see. That's advanced ordering. At the door, it's $25 for a single, $15 for a kid. Yeah, it's half price for children either way on the pre-order. You got till they're doing pre-orders right up through the day before, which is kind of cool. Cosplay seems to be welcome. Yeah, looks like a good time. I've never been up there before. I mean, I've been to Long Island, but I haven't been to this event before. But it sounds like a good time. So please come out, visit us, come to our panel. I think we're on Saturday, and I don't think we're up against anything. Actually, yeah, I could probably find the time right now. I know somebody told me what was going on. Where are we? I should probably trim some of this. August 12th, 2 p.m. Catch us there. I don't know what theater we're in or whatever, or how that's going to be set up, but that is where we will be. And again, we'll be down in the merch and whatever alley for most of the rest of the weekend. So Kyle's got art to sell. Probably have some Retimo shirts. And yeah. That's that. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, that's right. TwitchCon. Trying to get to TwitchCon because other people I know are going to TwitchCon. Other people that I'd like to meet in real life are going to TwitchCon. So I figured, that's end of September, October range, right? I can probably set aside some cash for that. I don't know when the pre-orders go for that. San Diego's a little pricey for me. I could probably find some people I know who are going and just crash on their floor. We'll see what happens. And yeah, I've been thinking about Nakabun the brand. This isn't gonna be too businessy. It's just there is a fair amount of overlap between Nakabun the me and Nakabun the me that you see. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty forthright here and on Twitter and whatnot. There's not that much difference, but I'm thinking of at least coming together, putting together a visual style guide for myself. Okay, ears a thing, the curls a thing, hoodies a thing. That's I want a nice condensed Nakabun so you can find me at events. And I've been thinking for years about commissioning different artists I like to do little portraits and stuff making arrangements to use them as spot art in outros and whatnot, and user icons and so forth. So it would help to have some consistency there. There is some stuff I would do I was freaking out today over the whole Tingle announcement for Breath of the Wild, the Tingle outfits. So I want to get a purple, like a nice dark purple. Basically, use the colors, the purple and teal thing going on in a Tingle outfit, with me in it, stuff like that. Like if you've found my personal Twitter account, I retweet myself all the time, just to let people know what's up. I have like me as a Pokemon trainer with a Haunter. Thank you to Maruki Murakami. No, Maruki Hurakami. It's spoonerized or whatever. Real good artist. I want to give away on that, and I'm very appreciative of it. Looks good, man. I need a haircut. But yeah, so look for more of that again now that I will have money to do stuff, and I will be fixing my basic ass. Did this in what was basically an MS Paint tool logo and whatnot. Stuff like that. Maybe get a theme song. I don't know. I'm dreaming big, but I'm not dreaming focused yet. I'm like, I want to do more, especially with the affiliate program now. Like, I want to give you huevos poncheros what you deserve, which is better content, more content, and timely content, or at least entertaining garbage. I'll do what I can. So there's that. I also think I want to do a series on like the history of racing games. I have like my list of games for drinking and driving. I have all the release dates of them, so I kind of want to. I should start digging through that genealogy and seeing what kind of information I can dig up on just when stuff came out, who worked on what, why, who, like what teams went where. Because there's got to be there's definitely some stuff going on there, and that's my jam. So yeah. Okay, well, that has been quite the healthy ramble. We've been going at this for almost an hour, and I'm probably not going to trim much out of it. So maybe I'll just break it into smaller chunks for YouTube, or I'll just throw it up there. Thank you to all 0 of my patrons, since DK seems to have canceled his. Oh, didn't mean to call him out like that, but yeah, the one patron I had. Well, granted, the patron I had before him canceled too. So, yeah, we'll do the spiel there as I'm dumping links in chat. But that patron I speak of, if you'd like to help me out and get me doing some of these projects sooner and faster and with better equipment, patreon.com/Nickelbun is where you can help that out. It's like a sub button, but it can go as little as $1. And actually, yeah, I gotta make I don't have to make a thanks section because there are no patrons. But yeah, I post there when stuff goes live. I need to update the video because the video that is in there is from my sloppy former apartment. Looking at the preview image, my hair does not do that anymore. I don't have the beard anymore. Yeah, we're gonna update that, update the YouTube preview, maybe do like a Twitch primer, Twitch stuff primer with like the loose schedule and stuff. We'll see. But yeah, there's different tiers too, like at 5 you get on the post-it wall, 750. I think I put somebody on the end slate earlier than I should have, but whatever. Whatever. Credits roll, but yeah, like at $20 and higher, I like actually make you things. We'll do a creative stream. I'll bust out some Sculpey or other weird art stuff. Dude, I think I should just do it finding art supplies and clearance, like whatever I can find, and we'll just see what we can make with it, which will be awful. It'll be bad. It'll be terrible art, but I will sign it and I will mail it to you at $20. So yeah, stuff there. Got some goals there that'll because I want to make this a job. And as much as the affiliate program might help if I get in on that, it'd be nice to have a sub button there. Or not a sub button. Does it have a sub button? I know you have actually, I think it does. I know you at least have at least one icon, which is great. Or an emote. That's the word I'm looking for. I'd love to get in on that, Steez. But that's not going to pay the bills. I need help. And I think I need to get back to writing too. It's been a while. I'll just get a WordPress or something, or revive one of my old WordPresses. We shall see. There's just so much I want to do. Not enough time, and I'm too old. Anything else? Oh, if you want to help in the short term, like fill in that little bar up there for the. Oops, that's the old tip command, which I think I got rid of. Tip. Yeah, there we go. Gaming for Good is what I use for processing payments because they take pretty much anything. Yeah. And it just PayPal's it to me. That's what fills that bar on top of me putting my own money in there. And the sooner we get a Switch, the better, because then everything else is small potatoes money-wise. And I don't have to worry about things. Stuff. Got those. Anyway, as for me, I still am not sure what the schedule will be. I think we're going to try for the short streams every night, slightly longer ones on my days off. That's probably the best way to go with this. And on YouTube, stuff will get there. I think this. Actually, yeah, the weather's supposed to be getting colder and kind of crappy this weekend. So if it's colder and kind of crappy on Thursday and Friday, I am gonna just dig through the remaining Arcade Meekly stuff, get it all done. If nothing else, I can get like 1 or 2 done a night on the way. Either way, it's getting up there. Get that out of the way. Get the 2 or 3 things that are YouTube only that I've been sitting on for months. That done. Stuff I really don't even want to play, but I decided I would as a joke. I should probably get that done. I don't want to let too many secrets go, but yeah, I got work to do. And if you enjoy that work, I appreciate it. So yeah, Patreon's empty, so thanks to no one. Thanks to everybody who does follow the Twitch channel, follows the YouTube. Please keep doing that. Tell your friends, pop in. Let's get some audiences in here on actual gaming nights. And that's all she wrote. She wrote too much, apparently. I'm going to go look at my cat for a minute, and we're going to get out of here. So, yeah.